Hey, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Skiing Sports, hanging out at the Winter Sports Market in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is where all the brands come and kind of show off what they've been working on. Let's go. Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Skiing Sports, hanging out with George from Stockli Skis. We're at Winter Sports Market, which is a kind of an opportunity for us, Peter Glenn, for me to kind of check out what's coming down the line. And you guys are probably watching this video, getting ready to buy, getting ready to get stoked for winter. And so we're trying to give you a little guidance on, you're probably, if you're looking at this, you probably already know what Stockli's all about. But, really the thing that is very unique to them is that they're like kind of a craft brewery of skis, Swiss made, going way back, handcraft everything that comes out the door, and more of a traditional sort of feel to the art of the turn, a loyalty to skiing's roots.
Classic.
Yes, yes. But the Stormrider series, and this is the 95 underfoot. Whenever I say 95, I'm talking waist width, not length, because that's really what you're looking at. We can talk about length later, but really when you're looking at a ski, you're trying to figure out what do I want underfoot. 95 to me is the magic number.
Yeah.
95 to 99. Yeah. You ski it. I even nowadays on hard pack will go for my 99s because you don't boot out.
Yeah.
You don't have to be raised above the ski. Like you can actually get higher edge angle without having to worry about booting out. So, and the ski companies have come so far with making a 95 edge.
Yeah.
And this is probably the epitome of that ski, right?
Yeah. Well, the 95's kind of got, for us, kind of a cult following. It's been slowly building momentum, and especially we sell a lot of them to East Coast skiers, the guy who wants a little bit more of a free ride ski and attitude, who might be sneaking into the woods and doing different stuff like that. But in particular in the West, like the one pair of skis to have is the Stormrider 95, because it gives you enough flotation where if you're skiing on a powder day, you're okay. It's got full tip rocker and it's got tail rocker, but it's a traditional camber ski too. So when you have to come down the front side of Vail to go home, you're skiing on groomers, it's going to ski like that classic Stockli and be really stable and comfortable.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, because it does suck.
Yeah.
When you pick the big ski
with a lot of camber,
deal with coming down.
I say it's like taking a pair of rollerblades to an ice skate.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. What's that run called? Riviera?
Yeah.
What is that?
I think that's
it. Goes all the way from the top. It's like miles long.
Your legs are burning.
And you want to just lay it down, but you're, skipping along. So I guess what does that entail, right? Oh, here's my question. What kind of length would you take in the 95?
So this, because of the rocker in the tip, is going to ski a little bit shorter. So compared to like an all mountain ski, if you ski it in a 184, when you're on groomers, it's going to feel shorter. When you're in powder and crud, you'll feel the length more. So you want to just be careful depending on where you're skiing and how much skiing you're doing. I would say this is like a good 50-50 ski.
Okay.
In regards to groomers versus powder.
Yeah, like this is a 176. Yeah. So
that would be.
I'd feel a little short.
It would be short for you.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have been getting shorter in my skis though as I get older. I've been appreciating the shorter, but it does sort of because you can go slower and feel like you're going faster.
Yeah, and if you ski on a shorter ski, you'll end up with more radius in the side cut.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
I guess that's another thing that's an individual thing, right? Different people are going to want different,
of course,
different feel.
But generally, probably where the rise starts.
Yeah.
Which
chin to nose, probably
right in that area. So slightly overhead.
Yep.
Slightly overhead. And that I just since we got you guys here. It's a good question. You're an East Coast guy, Stowe racer. So people will ski these as a daily driver.
Oh yeah,
in the East Coast,
for sure.
Buy them and go all year long on a 95.
It's a little bit different customer than somebody who wants an all mountain ski, but it's that guy who's finding his way into the fresh snow when it's there. When you get up early and you go to the mountain and you park there and you're the first guy there and you got 4 or 5 inches of fresh stuff, it's still going to be that ski. But if you're skiing groomers or skiing bumps, whatever, it's still a good choice for sure.
Beautiful. I love this sheen, this color, the way it reflects.
That's actually a functional top. It's a layer of titanal, which is the top sheet of metal. So it has 2 layers of metal in the top and bottom. And that's what gives it the classic Stockli feel.
That's very Tesla of you guys. That's very Cybertruck. It's the Cybertruck. All right, cool. Well, and that's just to expand out. This is a whole line, the Stormrider line.
Yep.
Obviously, you can go up to 102.
102, and as you go up in waist width, so we have 88, we have 95, and 102.
Yeah.
As you go up in waist width, we change the profile of ski or the footprint. So this is more all mountain, very little rocker, what I call tips play. This has a free ride rocker in the tip and the tail, turned up a little bit so it'll release out of the turn.
Okay.
And even a little bit more when you go to the 102.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's kind of talking about what you do with the sort of tail of the ski. And that is important.
It's turned up. So like if you're in powder and crud, it'll release out of the turn a little bit easier.
That's the thing, man. You know, getting stuck in the turn is real.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah. Like
that's how you end up in the woods.
Exactly. So it's nice when your ski like slarves a little bit out of the turn.
Yeah.
So, all right, George.
Good.
Killer. I mean, that's a beautiful looking ski. So Stormrider series from Stockli, Johnny Mosley, George, hanging out, Stockli booth, Winter Sports Market. Get the gear before you go. Have a great winter.